girl. How are you?
I am good. I just got home from work. Changed my clothes, put on something comfy, and I'm about to go talk to Jay. How are you?
I'm good. Just had a crazy day, girl.
Oh, yeah? What's going on?
Well, first I had to kick Piari out of my house.
Why did you have to kick Piari out of your house?
Because she's so disrespectful. Like, always running them gums, girl. Just, it's like, shut up and go put some clothes on. Always in my house looking disrespectful, being disrespectful. So I just had enough.
She came over there again with something skimpy on?
Girl, when is she not wearing something skimpy? Like, when is she not? Exactly. I kicked her out, and then you would not believe Anthony.
Oh, gosh. It's like every time you say Anthony, it's like, is he up? So I'm assuming he's okay now. He's back 100%. He's healthy.
Back to acting like a narcissistic idiot? Yes, he is. Well, tell me why he offered me $250,000 to stay. Like, did you think he was gonna buy me?
$250,000 to stay with him?
$250,000.
They ain't worth enough to
Like,
stay
first
with you,
of all-
Ant-Man. Are you serious?
Exactly. And if there was, that's not enough.
That is not enough, sir.
No amount of money is gonna get you to say, but for sure, it's gonna cost you for me to leave. For sure.
So he still has no intentions of signing those papers.
Girl, no intentions. Because he's just always trying to protect his little money. That's all this is all about. He tried to act like it's about me. Sir, please. Go be about Piari. Go be about Shayla. Don't worry about me. Sign papers.
Amber, you know, I hate to say this. Anthony thinks you're stupid.
Oh, I know. For sure. For sure he thinks I'm stupid. But he's the one that's stupid. He got me twisted. If he think he about to offer me $250,000 and I'm just gonna stay. Like, are you dumb? Are you really that dumb? You got to be dumb.
Now look at him listening. Now I bet you he hear the part where she says, you know, yeah, he think you stupid. Yeah, he think I'm stupid. But no, he's stupid if he think that I'm gonna watch he blow that out of proportion. He gonna hear only what he wanna hear. You know, Anthony sitting up there sneaking, but I hope he get everything in context because and hopefully Lord Amber don't say the wrong thing and start talking about Dave.
Listen. I know. Exactly. Like, I'm not going nowhere. Till you sign them papers and I want the 50%. Cause you done put me through the ringer. What? Do you know what I've had to endure? Okay, so you mad that I messed around with Wayne. But what have you done though? Like, really? Standing up at Rose's wedding.
That part.
I want you to love her.
That part.
In front of everybody.
That.
In front of your wife. You know how humiliating that was?
Yep. Sure do.
Embarrassing.
Extremely. And then you have a baby. Like, I don't know why.
And the bad thing about that situation is not only did he embarrass her, stand up at Rose's wedding, you know, he was practically professing his love. He had the nerve, and this is Rose's fault too, to move into Rose's house. She let him, after he ruined your wedding, you let him move, and the man who destroyed your wedding move into your house, where he decided to file papers to divorce Amber, and Amber got to come begging and crying for her man to come out Rose's house. Rose gonna come to the door all smart, to come out the house and come home. And then on top of that, you know, I go through all this stress. I lose my baby, lose my adopted child, after finding out you've been screwing in my face, playing in my face for over a year with my best friend and got a baby with her. Lord have mercy. And he think that don't deserve some pain and suffering? Okay.
That's like, he kissed the girl. No, you had an entire baby that you lied about for how long? By my best friend.
You know what? Anthony, he really just puts the icing on the cake for me. $250,000 is crazy. You deserve way more than that.
Hey, Ernestine, let me Let me hit you back. Okay.
That you looking crazy. Because old Ant-Man sneaking. He's sneaking and she like, oops, I got caught. But ain't like nothing you haven't said to him before, Amber. So it's not like anything he hasn't heard. His ego crushed because he hearing it out loud with somebody else. That's all. It's crazy. Okay, now let's see Anthony check Amber for talking about him. All right. Come on, Ant-Man.
I'm sorry, Aunt. I thought you were still outside.
Well, I don't know what you're so mad about. You heard all that before.
I didn't mean for you to hear that.
He heard it before. He know what he did.
So I'm a joke. I'm a joke. I'm what I hear.
She ain't say no.
I'm stupid.
Yeah, you a joke. You a stupid joke.
Stupid.
First of all, you notice this is a narcissist in you because they pick and choose certain words that they feel attacked on instead of looking at the overall picture and her telling Ernestine how he made her look like a fool and how he must think she's stupid. But he must be stupid if he thinks she's stupid to accept the $250,000. That's what it was about. Okay, main thing she talked about was why it's not worth it to her. The pain and suffering she went through. The example of Rose wedding. Then with Shayla and the baby. That, he heard none of that. Only thing he talked about, the fact that she's talking about him to someone else, making him look stupid like he a joke. And really, it's at the end of the day, it's all about what he did to her. But he ain't taking none of that into consideration. This is the bull crap that I don't like about him.
I was just telling Ernestine how I felt.
Oh,
Right.
you're talking.
It's stupid for
Ernestine.
you to try to buy me out.
I wasn't trying to buy you out.
Really, Aunt.
Yes, you was.
I'm sorry, to try to buy me in.
I wasn't trying to buy you.
You are.
I am trying to save my marriage, and I wanted to
that's not how
prove to
you
you
do it.
that I don't care about the money.
That's a lie.
$250,000?
That's a lie.
I was just. That was an olive branch to let you know that I don't care
That's a
about that.
joke. Because if you didn't, you would have signed the
But
paper.
no, I guess I'm just some joke. I'm some simp. That's what you did. You married a simp? Wow. Okay.
She ain't even answering. She think
Here I am thinking that I'm just trying to get back to the way we once were.
You were always at a bad place.
And to think my wife looks at me, someone who's accumulated all this and is willing to share it with her, to think I'm stupid, a sucker, a joke.
That's all you heard. And it's not even about you sharing that. See, Anthony puts his value in his materialistic things and what he has, not in his character, not in developing him as a good person. Why does he want to stay in this marriage? One minute he's telling her he wants her, and the next minute he wants Shayla. Let me tell you, Anthony is so into feeding his lower desire and his lower self. If he would focus on his higher self, being a better man, his character, not his money, even though, he can be proud of himself for what he built, but not put value into that. Put value into God, his wife, trying to do her right, trying to be a good man, well deserving of her. Those moral things. Then yes, and he knows that part, Amber fits that part of his life. A man that looks upstanding businessman, looks good on her arm, a woman that's a go-getter in her own right, successful. She's the full God-fearing, she's the full package. That she's the woman, a man of a certain caliber, a man that's a little bit more elevated mentally and spiritually will want a woman like Amber. But he feeds and loves his lower desires, his animalistic self. That savage part which Shayla feeds. That's the part that he loves. So Shayla fits that. So that's why he flips. It's almost like a battle of good and evil within inside of Anthony. The dark and the light. That's why he goes back and forth with, I should keep Amber. No, I want Shayla. I should keep Amber. I want Shayla. It's the picture. It's the image that Amber fits. Because he could very well get going on to Shayla. You can make up that 50%, because mind you, I don't think that her attorney is sharp enough to find the money that's hidden. I don't think so. Brittany, yeah, this woman, no. I don't have too much confidence in her. But, Anthony has more money that's hidden by Darren and Ben, and it's not, it's not going to be a great loss for him to give her 50%. Because it's 50%, Anthony, you need to remember, of what she knows of. What the attorney can find. If you hit it so well, that other money, but for a time like this, then you wouldn't worry about it. And even if you did, guess what? You can make that up probably in a year or so, because you're a successful businessman. And you can still live happily ever after with Shayla or whoever. You can make that money up. So why are you holding on to her? What does she fit for him? Even if he doesn't do her right, even if this is so fake, what is it he's still trying to hold on to at the end of the day? It's the image that she fits. But right now, the level of control his ego feeds, that part, he's lost. And the $250,000 was something that he thought he can get her with. That you can get with Shayla, because that's the side, that's the kind of character that she has. That low vibrational character that feeds off of nice things and a man, that looks good and, do all kind of freaky things in bed, and, she could put the yes ma'am on him, and, but he just, gives her money and she'll do whatever he wants. Especially with her baby father. You see how she stand 10 toes down against in battle for Angelina against Iman. You don't play that. She will go against Angelina for Iman all day long. So, and look what he just gave her, a car and little money. And now if Anthony actually, took her serious, committed to her and the father of her child, and even married her one day, she gonna stand down for that man. She gonna be loyal and not mess up at all. He won't have to worry about her cheating with anybody, because she gonna be locked in. Look what she doing for your mom. But deep down inside, he knows he ain't got no choice. He gonna go back to Shayla, because Amber, and she's easy to control, but Amber, not so much.
And of all the people to talk to like that about me, Ernestine.
That's what your little ego hurt. You heard about that?
Who has no room to talk about anybody.
That shouldn't even be what you focused on, Anthony. You can care less what she said about you, how you hurt her. You don't care about none of that.
Yeah. I'm sorry you had to hear that.
No. You're sorry I had to hear it. But you meant it.
Because it's what you did to her. It's what you did. Yeah, she meant it because it happened to her.
I think that, I don't think it's about us. I think it's about you protecting your money.
That's what it's always been.
Again.
Yep.
My bad.
This is just more the same.
Amber.
This is just more the same.
Amber, I'm not finished talking.
Same old crap. Ain't nothing different in these
Amber.
states. Oh, you hurt? Your feelings hurt? Don't be yelling your voice. That ain't changing nothing. See, he hurt. His little ego was crushed. All she did was point out the obvious. All Amber did was point out the obvious. Everybody that was at Rose's wedding saw her totally embarrassed, knew what went down. Everybody that's close to them, know what went down between him and Shayla. Look, Kai is evidence to that. So what's hurting you? What's crushing you? This ain't no new news. You heard her say to Ernestine? Your little ego. It's all about Anthony's ego is bruised. Bruh, hold yourself accountable. That wouldn't phase you if God really told you all this stuff you claim to get back with your wife, you hurt her, you know you did wrong, you want to make what's right, that would roll right off you like water off a duck's back. It wouldn't mean nothing because you'd be like, I did that to her, I hurt her, I was a clown, I was a joke, I messed up, I was a fool. So why you mad? Anthony, please put in the comments what you think. Yeah, these two skits was nothing that we already don't know. We already know this. It's we I think there's some more with some things that happen. I'm gonna check out some of the other titles and see if I want to review those. These two, it was just conversations that he heard. This is just more the same stuff going back and forth. Let me know what y'all think about this double feature, fam, on these two with Anthony eavesdropping and how he pissed. Narcissist, I tell you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace, and we out.